PickDawgz Young here, part of PickDawgz, and it's a wonderful Thursday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at PickDawgz. I'm going to be looking at all the NBA games that's going on today. We're going to be going over the best ways to get you guys paid by going over the sports chat place betting tools and see, hey, if these player props are either hitting at a 60% clip, 80% clip, or 100% clip. Now, look, I know a lot of you guys are betting on March Madness. So let me know, what's your guys' best March Madness bet, man? What's your guys' best underdog to win? I mean, Grambling State. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought? All right, man. You can't complain at a time like this. Everybody, let's go ahead and get it started with the prop shop. First player prop that I'm going to be looking at, I'm taking the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm taking them over 30 points, hitting at a 60% clip. Taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Last game out, it was just Dame Lillard versus the Boston Celtics, and them guys got embarrassed, man. I mean, the Bucks need Giannis to play, and the Bucks want to wipe out that bad taste in their mouth. So I look for them to come out and beat up on the Brooklyn Nets. Take Giannis over his point prop, hitting at a 60% clip. Player prop number 2, I'm going to be looking at the New York Knicks taking on the Denver Nuggets. I'm looking at Josh Hart. I'm taking them over 10.5 rebounds, hitting at a 100% clip. Then I'm sprinkling on him to get a double-double in this game as well. Player prop number 3, I'm going to be looking at Jamal Murray, point guard for the Denver Nuggets. I'm taking him over 6.5 assists. He's been able to go over this prop 4 out of his last 5 times that we bet him. 80% clip at that as well. So yeah, man, and like I said, he's one of the guys he was averaging 6.5 assists last year. So I'm taking him over that in this game as well. Player prop number 4. All right. I'm looking at Zion Williamson for the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm taking him over 22 points, okay? He's been able to hit this for us at a good percentage as well. I want to say it's either at an 80% clip. He's taking on the Orlando Magic, all right? Orlando Magic, they're known for a tough, gritty defensive team, okay? But Zion Williamson, man, ever since he shred those pounds and he's been getting down, he's been showing in the last couple of, 2 months, ever since the All-Star game and break, hey, man, go ahead and give him the ball and, see what you guys can get. And Zion Williamson, he hasn't been the same player that he was when he captivated the NBA, but he's been showing consistent skills and staying on that court. Let's take him over his point prop in this one. Next player prop that I like, I'm looking at the Denver Nuggets. I'm taking the big guy, Jokic. I'm taking him over 25 points, hitting at a 60% clip. Taking him over 12.5 rebounds, hitting out another 60% clip. Taking on the New York Knicks, no big man down there. On top of it, they got pesky guard play that's going to, getting the ball out those guards' hands. And got to give them to the big man and get them to, beat up on the guys down low. So I'm taking Jokic over 25 points. I'm taking him over 12.5 rebounds. Next player prop that I like, I'm going to be looking at the Washington Wizards taking on the Sacramento Kings. You know me. I'm trying to light the beam over here. I'm taking Kyle Kuzma over 22 points. He's been able to hit this at an 80% clip. One of the better defenders that's in the lineup now for the Sacramento Kings is Keon Ellis, okay? That's the guy that they kind of put out there and try to say, hey, man, let's see what you guys can do. And he's been able to lock down some defenders. Not lock them down, but slow them down. And this one, though, I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Kyle Kuzma could go for 27 in this game. Next player prop that I like, Orlando Magic, taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. Gave you guys out Zion Williamson earlier. Now I got to go with my guy, Paolo Banchero. I'm taking him over 20 points. It's me versus the betting tools on this one. They like the under, and I like the over. I mean, what? He's going to have Herbert Jones on him? Okay, that's cool. But I ain't worried about that. I like Paolo Banchero to go over 20 points in this one, all right? I got 2 more player props to get you on top. I'm going to be looking at the Sacramento Kings, Sabonis over 15 rebounds, sitting at a 60% clip. And then I'm taking you guys back to the Denver Nuggets, the mile high. I'm taking Michael Porter Jr. over 16 points, hitting at an 80% clip. I'm taking Michael Porter Jr. over 6.5 rebounds, hitting at an 80% clip. Then I'm taking Michael Porter Jr. over 2.5 threes, hitting at another 60% clip. It's my Michael Porter Jr. trifectas, folks. He's been hot with his point prop. He's been hitting his rebounds. And look, man, if he hits his point prop, he's definitely going to get you 2.5 threes, man. So I like all 3 of those props for Michael Porter Jr. Parlay them up or play them separate. It's my Porter trifecta for you guys. All right, it's time for the recap time. We're taking Giannis over 30 points, Hart over 10.5. Hart to get a double-double. Murray over 6.5 assists. Williamson over 22 points. Jokic over 25 points. Jokic over 12.5 rebounds. Kuzma over 22 points. Banchero over 20 points. Sabonis over 15 rebounds. Porter Jr. over 16 points. Porter Jr. over 6.5 rebounds. Porter Jr. over 2.5 threes. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch.